This song has Tiffany vibes, like she's at the mall and
You know you're good. You're good.
you play this song when you're at the raves with the glow sticks.
You're good. You're bad.
You got the glow sticks out. You start playing it like a flute.
Someone's playing like techno with a synthesizer. I didn't even know that was in there.
If they ever make a Night at the Roxbury sequel.
Everything, this whole album makes me just want to spin around.
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain it.
It makes me want to go take a shovel and bury a 6-foot deep hole and
jump in it
and die.
Shit in it.
And bury myself.
Piss in it. Cum in it. And lay in it.
Come together right now, all over me.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the episode.
What's up?
Of the Cam Gang. We got another gang affiliated person with us today. We got family.
What's up, fam?
We got my sister. Are you going to have a fake rap alias on this episode?
I don't know.
You could be MC Stammer. What's you up to, Mac? You look all worried.
I'm really pissed off because when I see this plays on your Spotify and my favorite song is less than half of these songs on here, and it's the best song on there.
This is
Wait a minute.
This is all mine. These are like everybody.
This is all
I know they're not yours. I don't think you listened to it over 800 million times, Zach. Tortured Poets Department has 253 and everything else is 300 million. Why?
Because it's one of the worst songs on the album.
It is not. That is probably the best song with lyrics wise as well. Like half of these songs don't really make any sense, but this song is so poetic. Like it's got 253,000. Y'all are stupid.
Mac got all into this.
I'm a Swifty.
He's all Swift.
Yeah.
I changed. I don't know what happened.
Heck
I even got a tattoo. I got a Taylor Swift tattoo now.
No, you don't.
What's it say?
Of course I don't. Why would I?
Is it on your upper thigh?
It's on my butt. It's on my collarbone. It's right here.
My sister was just like, I want to come on. I want to talk about Taylor Swift. And we were just like, that sounds screwed up enough to be a Cam Gang episode. Let's do it.
It sounds amazing.
Exactly. We're going to give it a shot. She's using her phone, so it probably won't be. She don't have a nice, cool. She does have a nice, cool microphone, but her computer doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
Modern technology is making it possible. Cam Gang. How many albums?
First of all, we got to get to it. Serena, why did you pick this album?
Oh yeah.
I could talk about any of Taylor Swift's albums. However, this
why did you want to do this
She's all Swift driven. She's all down with the Swift.
Listen, it's the newest one. The production's amazing. The lyrics are amazing. Like you said, one of the worst songs on the album. It's very poetic. The entire album is poetic. I didn't say it's the worst. I said one of the worst.
It's not.
And I love that you actually like that song because it's very, you need to know the background of things to actually understand that song. So that's actually surprising to me that was your favorite.
Yeah. Which album
That's
is
what
this?
I'm just going to tell you now. When I
11th.
started this, because usually it takes a lot for me to get into music. Like I can't just be like, all right, I'm going to do this. I have to like want to do it or I won't,
right.
I can't do it. And then I was just like, I can do this because I have a lot of her old I listen to, and I'm like, it can't be that bad. So I listened to this song, and
Mac
like
was
it
already low down Swifty before it.
She Swiftied me right there on that Tortured Poets Department. She Swifted me right in. I literally listened to that song. Like I didn't even go through any of the songs yet. I think I had that song on at least a billion times before I went through the album.
That is so insane to me.
I was like, this song is so good, and I can't stop listening to it. It's just that song that you can keep replaying.
So when the album came out, just like backstory, so it's a 2-part album. When it came out, I literally requested to be on call at work so that I could listen to it at midnight when it came out. And then when I got done with it, I'm not kidding.
What a Swifty nerd.
I was home alone. I had my headphones on. I listened to the entire album. I was so excited to listen to it again.
And then she got called into work and she was pissed.
The second part came out. And I had 15 other songs I had to listen to before I could listen to it again.
Isn't that crazy? Because that's how it was for us recently for Blink-182. They released a 30 album deluxe.
I did not know that.
And
One more time, part 2.
Wait, what?
they released one, the normal one. Then they released another one of the same album with 30 songs. Like more songs.
And that was frustrating because I could not, like, that was a lot of songs to listen to.
Yeah, that's what
and
I was like. I don't know if I'm
in.
going to be able to do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to Swift this.
I don't know what
Like-
you were thinking because I just thought we were doing the normal edition the whole time. I thought it was just
Yeah, he was like, he kept talking to me. He's like, yeah, I've already listened to all of them. I'm like, I think we're doing the deluxe, baby.
Are we doing it tonight?
So we thought if we did, we'd have to do it as 2 different episodes because it's 2 different albums.
Well, I don't know what we're doing.
2 hours. It's a 2-hour album.
We're not going to listen to every single song. Like,
We're just doing the first part now.
we'll do the
We're
first.
not listening to every single song. Yes, we are.
Listen to the first song right now, Fortnite. We can talk while it's playing. Most of this will get cut out of the episode.
Okay.
I'm trying to hide myself, and you see my lips under my mic blowing the smoke.
Yeah.
How are you trying to hide? Doing it in plain sight.
And your cough, you cannot hide. You can't hide that. Oh, I guess you can.
This song has 80s synthwave vibes.
She's got some dark lyrics too, like a lot of
Yup.
talking about wanting or I'm having his baby and stuff. That's kind of wild. And then saying you're joking.
Yeah.
That's a little wild
Everything
there.
she does causes a scene in some way or another. Me and Zach were talking about her getting booed at the Super Bowl, and he was shocked about it.
It's
But she
like-
goes to like every single game.
It's like they act like it's their fault that he went to the Super Bowl. Like,
It's
or
like-
Oh, yeah.
something. Like they're like, the Chiefs, the Taylor Swift.
It's like she got into the boys club and they're like, get out of the boys club, dude.
And
Right.
he's like,
Welcome to the
no.
boys club.
And she's saying no.
That's some gay shit. That's some like low key gay shit. Why
It's
do,
low
they,
key.
why do they hate the LGBT so much if they act like they're gayer than they are?
Oh my god. One of my least favorite songs on the album.
Of course, because it was the main song that
'Cause it
came
was
out.
shit.
Well,
'Cause
You
it was
probably
garbage.
played it. You're like, this is stupid. This is the
No.
main radio song. I want other
Okay, so no singles on this album were released before the entire album was released. And
Oh,
from the
really?
beginning, no idea of what this album was even going to sound like.
Was
It was completely different than anything she's done before.
she wanted it all under
'Cause
lock
usually-
and key, or she was just hiding it because she didn't have it done yet. Where she's like, you can't hear it yet because it's not done. That's possible.
Yeah, it was agonizing because you
She's
knew
really
it was
obsessed
coming.
with Florida too. I fucking hate Florida.
I wrote this song could have been on the Grand Theft Auto soundtrack, that they're the new one that's taking place in Vice City because it has 80s vibes.
That's funny that you say that because she talks about GTA in one of the songs.
She does
And-
on the
and-
second part. So you haven't heard it yet.
I was like, you are lying.
So with this song, I don't know if you noticed, but the steady beat the entire way through, like you kind of just wait for some kind of drop or something, but it's constant. I don't know if you noticed that.
It's
Yeah, but
it's,
there's
It just feels like an oldie song.
it's like
like
a
a slow dance song.
it's like a
But
song
it
to
feels like it
dance
should
to.
build up to something. It's just never that
Uh,
steady.
I like that song. I think it's a really good.
I'm not saying
the
it's a bad thing. I think like with the lyrics, it talks about it being an endless February, and that's just what it makes me think. Like it paints a picture
It
for
doesn't make any
the
sense because February is never endless. January is.
no. It does make sense.
January is forever.
January.
Everyone is always saying, "Why is January not over yet? Not February."
Everyone does always say that. Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
I wrote down a lot of the instrumentals remind me of the Killers. Killers.
It's very
vibe.
acousticy.
Do you like the
Mhm.
Killers?
I mean, I listened to them a little bit in high school, but I
I
haven't
like-
listened to them in a long time.
I like the Killers. Sam's Town. That's my favorite album. Everybody likes the first album. I'm like, you're an idiot. Sam's Town is where it's at.
They only like the first album because it has what all the
Mr.
radio
Brightside
songs on it.
has Mr. Brightside. They got known for Mr. Brightside for whatever reason. Read My Mind's better song than Mr. Brightside. That was on Sam's Town.
Yeah, Mr. Brightside's the only song that I recognize that you guys are talking about.
I wrote down Boys to Men should have been a feature on this song because it's got Mariah Carey vibes too. It's got some
You didn't like
90s,
Posty?
some 90s R&B vibes.
So I'll say after, because I went to the Eras tour, I like this song after the tour more than the first time I heard it because she played The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived before this song.
That guy was probably like 5'3" or something. 5'2".
Yeah.
That wouldn't even be the smallest. That wouldn't even be the smallest. There's like midgets. I didn't even think about it.
Do you know who this album's about? Like, do you know
she's not. I think he already knows this.
I actually don't. I don't know a lot of lyrics.
She's talking. It's a metaphor. Like it's for a man who thinks he's all that, but he's a little man because he's not. He doesn't. He
thinks he's Freddie Prinze Jr. and she's all that. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your guys' references are not, I don't know what you're talking about.
The smallest man, right?
I get that. I meant
you don't remember she's all that?
Freddie Prinze Jr. What reference?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. You don't know who that is? It's not a reference. That's an actor.
That's a reference to an actor.
Scooby-Doo.
But you know that this album is actually about somebody. Do you know who it's about?
I don't.
I'm going to have to say her last boyfriend.
Okay. Do you know the 1975, the band?
Yeah.
It's the lead singer of the band.
It's Maddie.
Maddie is who most of this album's about.
No way.
No way that you don't know that. That's
crazy. No way. I didn't know they were talking.
No way, Jose.
Actually, the concert that I went to, he was there.
For real?
Or one of the concerts I went to, yeah.
So they talked for a little bit?
They dated for like 2 weeks, but
But she loved him so much that she wrote a whole fucking album.
Exactly. No, they dated back in 2012, allegedly. Everything I say is like they did date.
This is TMZ style.
Or previously, like word on the street is that they have basically been like each other's muses since then. So, like all of her albums have Maddie Healy references in them. All of her albums, Maddie Healy has been there since basically 1989. That CD, which is number 5.
Is he related to John Ritter played?
Does he make
Mr. Healy in Problem Child, and he adopted Junior?
Probably. I think so.
I give this song a 7 out of 10 at least. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, we're rating them. I will not give a single song less than a 7 on this album.
What a dork!
What?
I'm just joking.
I think it's a 7.8.
7.8?
7.8.
Heck yeah. Anything else you guys want to say about it?
Let me look at my notes.
I wrote down a joke. It said this reminds me of a lot of homosexual music like Morrissey, basically. I was gonna say that about the song. I was gonna come and making it sound like I was just gonna make fun of every song on the album.
My gosh.
I wanted you to think like, oh, he hated the album.
You made me think that because you wouldn't give me any information. I
actually don't like to talk about it till we're recording.
Well, right. You told me that. But I was saying something about the tour. This song ends and then The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived begins. So I knew The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived was about Maddie. So it connects them in that way. Because I refused to believe at first that this song or that any of this album was about Maddie Healy because I'm not a fan.
I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him. He's in a band called the 1994, you said? 1984?
1975?
75. Now I'm getting confused.
1911 to 12.
They make like
homosexual music like Morrissey.
Yeah.
He has music that's about her too. But this album's very like.
Except they don't know how to release albums. They wait 5 years before they release an album.
Well, they have one coming out.
Track 2, The Torture Pose Department. I wrote down, who the hell is Charlie Poop?
Who? Talk more about it.
Exactly. Charlie Poop. Name dropping Charlie Poop.
She name drops a lot in this album. I can't remember if it's mainly this one or the second part, though.
You guys f*** with Charlie Poop? You listen to this, man? Is this your favorite song? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is the worst song.
I thought yours. You're not Rucker Hauer. She names dropping Rucker Hauer. You're not Keenan Ivory Wayans. I'm not Marlon Wayans.
You're not Robert Smith.
You're Put your own name there.
Lucy is a friend of Maddie's.
She's not talking about the drug.
No.
This one has an 80s vibe too, kind of. There's a lot of 80s vibes.
I think that's why I
feel
like
like
it.
yeah, it's like a lot like Midnight's, which I know, Mitchell, you said that you have that album.
Oh yeah.
I was expecting this CD to be more like Folklore and Evermore style.
Because it's
But
got the guy from the National.
I was very wrong. Well, Aaron, he does most of the part or the second part of the album. This is mainly Jack on this part.
Jack me off. Remember from that's what Chris Farley says and Black Sheep. I wrote down she name drops Chelsea Hotel. That's a Leonard Cohen song. And Patti Smith. Those are cool things that I like too.
Who's Patti Smith? She related to Robert Smith?
She could have been.
Are you being sarcastic?
No. Chelsea Hotel
Like,
and Patti Smith.
Yeah, okay. And Dylan Thomas.
You can't tell if I'm mocking. You can't tell if I'm mocking your favorite artist or not. No.
I can't tell. That's the thing, though. There's a lot of stuff. Like, it's not just normal lyrics. Like, it's deep. There's backstories to like everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm such a lyric person, which we've talked about this. Like, the storytelling in this album is just insane. I wrote down about the production and like the chorus especially, but the lyrics repeating it over and over and over. It's like she's in his head taunting him the entire time she's singing this song.
Oh,
like
yeah.
This song, the first time I listened to it, I didn't get this vibe, but I feel like it's more snarky than I really realized.
Exactly. She says, "No fucking body."
Yeah,
no
like who's gonna
body.
put up with your crap like me?
I think it's more of she's saying like, who's gonna know you? Obviously, like me, because I know you inside and out better than anyone else. So what is going on? Like, why are we in this situation? Because yeah,
A situation.
like no one loves you like I do. So what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely hurt, but
She's doing
like
that map song. I wrote down. You were mentioning how much you like the lyrics, and you're like, I was like, this is like pop music to me. I don't think about the lyrics, and you were like, I want you to listen to the lyrics, and then I was like, I'll probably just notice lyrics that I think are goofy though, and you're like, I don't care, do it, and
and that's exactly what's happening.
I wrote down Charlie Poop represent.
Right? Yeah.
I f*** with Charlie Poop, and I scratch your head and fall asleep like a tattooed golden retriever. And I put Airbud.
That's actually one of my favorite lines. I like that.
I wrote down Airbud.
Oh my god.
That's not Airbud anymore. This is like Street Bud.
That should be the next Airbud movie where he's just like a tattoo artist. Even Airbud can tattoo.
He's a singer.
So, have you heard the phrase of a golden retriever boyfriend, Zach?
I haven't.
No.
Okay, well, it's a boyfriend who is always happy to see you and like a golden retriever, like
he
loyal
pisses on the rug and stuff.
So that's the him that she got, and then
it makes sense
for that short period of time. Yeah.
Tortured Pose Department. What do you guys give it?
10 out of 10, baby.
7. It's.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
It's not my least favorite. I wrote down my
order. It's not your least favorite. How do you said nothing, so that makes no sense. So you're giving, if it's not your least favorite, but you're saying everything is a 7 and up, but this is a 7. So this shouldn't be a 7 then.
A 7.9. How about that? It's actually number 12 on my list.
That's crazy.
Which is actually higher than
it should.
I've recently began liking it more recently.
You just don't.
But when it first came out, Fortnite and Tortured Poets Department, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this CD for months and I'm not going to like it. But the next song is one of my favorites. So
I wrote this song is from the scene where Josie finds out that Freddie Prinze Jr. made a bet to take her to the prom, turn her into the prom queen from a romantic comedy movie.
Yep.
Back to Freddie Prinze Jr.
She's all that.
I give this one a 6 out of 10.
You're crazy.
I guess what
That's
6 songs.
wild. This is the best song on the album.
No
Cannot
way.
stress it enough. The lyrics are the best lyrics. They're good. I don't think she
Good.
wrote that. I don't think she wrote it. I think someone else.
Don't start there.
They're that good.
Do not even think about it. No.
Let's move on to the next song.
Track 3, Boys That Break Toys. That's
No,
what I
my
guess.
boy
what I-
No.
only breaks my favorite toys.
that
I just
breaks
don't like
toys.
them. My.
This is my number 2 favorite song. Just on the first part of the CD though. Because I only did the original.
I think this was when I listened to the CD for the first time. I was like, oh, this sounds like the first big pop hit on the album so far.
Should have been. I feel like it should have been. Or one of them.
I like the outro of this song.
So she has a voice memo of this song too. Like, is it possible to bring that up and listen to it?
Where's that
A
at?
voice memo.
Yes.
Where she's just recorded an idea for the song?
Yes. And it's pretty much the whole song.
No.
I am not lying. Okay,
She just doing it with her mouth the whole time?
this whole song, I could literally, like, I wrote down every single one under lyrics because this whole song is just amazing.
All right, skip to the end a little bit. Go back. Keep going right there. It's a whole different song now. A whole
That's
different
how-
song.
That's
It's almost like she stopped recording and then waited months and then went back to it.
well,
Right here, I love this part. This is the best part.
no, you're
The
right.
rest of it, the beginning and everything, does not match the ending right here. This ending is so strong that it's better than the rest of the song.
In the voice memo, she even says, like, she just wants it to come to, like, an abrupt stop because that's pretty much what happened. I don't know
That's
if
the best
it's
part
not-
of the. That's the best part of that song. That's the
That
best
is-
part of that song. The rest of the song.
I need
is-
you to listen to the lyrics
Ew.
closer.
If the best part of the song is
already
the ending,
listened to
then you kind of need all the stuff leading up to it. Otherwise, the ending isn't the impact
Well, I mean,
that it was.
it needs to have all the other good shit. It's just constant, my boy. And I don't like the way she says it. It's so.
She
I
says it
don't
all
know.
stupid. I don't like the way she says-
My boy.
I don't like the way she says that line.
Make this
That is
vibrant.
not how she says
I don't like
it.
that. Yes, it is.
That-
I don't like it. I don't
But I
like
feel
how she
like
does it.
she does
And
tempo
then she,
with her.
and then she
singing a
goes,
lot.
she goes so south at the end. I'm like, why didn't she sing like that at the beginning?
She goes all sassy.
Why doesn't it sound like this? It would have been a 10 out of 10 song.
So this is like a demo recording of it.
Yeah, it's literally she's sending it to her producer.
My boy only breaks his favorite toys.
And then she made it all poppy sounding in the studio.
And then she, I
Yeah, she couldn't have done
I
that.
would take an entire acoustic version of this album. I would have.
I wrote down catchy and there's truth in it. We always do break our favorite toys.
We do.
Guess who needs a new car? I broke my
Right,
new
yeah.
car. I
I
broke
made a
my
new
car.
card.
I could go on a deep dive through every single lyric of this album,
Heck yeah.
but I won't do that. I won't do that.
This song's got gothic synth vibes, like the Cure type beat. She should have had Robert Smith come on and do special guest vocals.
I just wish the rest of the song would have had
You,
the same.
you sound like you're doing a Robert Smith voice when you started talking about I just love
Smoke. I mean, I get it. It changes up because it's supposed to be this sad part, but I just wish
Yes.
I wish it would have all been on piano like that.
I feel like using the production takes away from the lyrics sometimes. So maybe that's where I'm at with it.
If they release they should release like a slow song of it.
Yeah, I agree. There's a few songs on here that I feel like they're slow, but the beat is not. And I don't know. Especially with So Long London. I'll talk about it with that song.
It's like it works better as a sad ballad song, and they turn into a pop upbeat song.
Right? Yeah.
That's pretty much
why I felt
that's
like.
what I was thinking.
But granted, I still love it.
I wrote down, remember when Taylor Swift was showing up at all the football game events and people thought she was deciding the outcome of of it or something? Wasn't that like a conspiracy theory? She's gonna decide
Yeah, she's
the
got
winner.
Tay Voodoo. Tay Voodoo.
And they lost too, so they're probably gonna blame it on her.
It's
Yeah, they 100%.
it's so
That's
stupid.
the first thing. Tom Brady made a comment that if Travis Kelce was focusing on football rather than Taylor, he would have had the third Super Bowl.
Because he has a girlfriend. It was like,
yeah,
it's like, damn, I can't have someone who just because they're like super popular, like
right.
that's gonna mean I can't focus on my shit for some reason.
Right.
They're just
Like, what about you and your family? What do you? It'd be the same thing. Just because your wife's not famous.
Well, that's and so Travis's brother Jason made a comment because they have a podcast, and he made a comment. Well, Tom, if you would have focused on your wife a little bit more, maybe you'd still have a wife.
He was probably mad as fuck.
I guarantee.
He was like, damn, he got me, and I can't say shit about it because I started.
He got me good. All right, let's go to the next song. We're focusing too much on outside stuff.
Down bad. This song's about having Down syndrome too, isn't it?
Wait, what?
I think
you gave this song a 7. What'd you give this song, Zach?
Are we gonna listen to it first?
No, what'd you give the third one?
He said 8.
An 8 out of 10. You didn't ask me what I gave it.
What'd you give it? I forgot.
If you say something below a 5,
it's a 3.5.
You're wrong.
It's a 7, but the lyrics at the end give it a 10 if it was more like that.
This should have been the first single, I think. But it says the F word too much, so they probably couldn't put it on the radio. Setting the vibe, in case you guys didn't catch it, I'm sure you did, but it's very extraterrestrial loaded in this song.
She's trying to tell us about the Illuminati, you think?
About
the Illuminati?
Him showing her a different world.
Freaking if I can't have him. I wrote down pretty catchy in a very homosexual way.
That lyric is like opposite of a 1989 lyric about another song that is allegedly about the same guy.
Freak it if I can't kill Kim. That's a Eminem song. I wrote down, did she say down bad waking up in blood?
Yes.
I wrote down she should go to a doctor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what was the blood part? Like, I don't get that part. Being abducted by aliens. So that's what the song's about?
It's a reference to that. It's a metaphor.
It's like the music.
I don't get where you get the alien part from.
Okay, the beginning. Let's just start. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, so if I mess up, I mess up. But did you really beam me up?
Why would aliens make you wake up in blood? How does she know that? What does she know that we don't know?
She knows everything that we don't know. Are you kidding?
You're absolutely right.
She watched what's the movie where they the guy gets abducted by aliens, and you don't see it till the end.
I have no idea.
It was like a boring ass drama, like soap opera movie, where it was just like this guy, he thought he got abducted by aliens, he went crazy, and he's annoying now. And then at the end, you see what happened to him, and he actually did get abducted by aliens, and it was terrifying.
She says, they'll say I'm nuts if I talk about the existence of you, because everyone has a thought on the type of person he is, because that was the big thing and why they broke up, was because it was literally an outroar when people found out that they were together. She sees the part of him, obviously, that other people don't see. And they'll say I'm nuts if I talk about the existence of you. When people act like they know that aliens exist,
We can't know that because the government doesn't want us to.
The government doesn't, yeah.
Well, we had that spurt of people posting all those UFOs.
Yeah, that UFO stuff.
And then it just went dark.
That UFO stuff was really stupid because that happened right after they got rid of an old limitation that you couldn't fly your drone after a certain time. And so people were just flying their drones and people were like, oh, those aliens, dude. Down bad.
What do we think?
7. I gave it a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I couldn't decide.
I think it's one of my top faves. So it's I'd give it an 8.8.
I didn't rate them all, so I'm just gonna tell you it's my 9th favorite song on the album.
You ranked them. You ranked the track listing.
Yes, I didn't 1 to 10.
Heck yeah. We could go to So Long London.
Oh, is that why it's So Long London? Because that's where they're from?
Yes, that's where, well, this whole album's not just about him, because I do think that there's some, which, like I said, all of this is just my thoughts, but I do think that there's some relation to her longest relationship, which was right before him.
I wrote down this song is melancholy, and then I drew Lassie next to a watermelon. I can't draw a Lassie very well, though.
Yeah,
It looks like a hot dog. Oh no, that's a watermelon. That was a hot dog. This is one of my favorite running songs because like the tempo's so quick. Like that dun 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 dun. But it's such a slow, sad song. Pause it for a second. So and You're Losing Me, there's a part where or the whole song, it's like her heartbeats in the background and it's like talking about basically performing CPR on something that's dying. So in this song it said, I stopped CPR after all it's no use. So there's a little connection there. And then and You're Losing Me, it also said, how can you say you love someone that you can't tell has died? And like said something about color in her face, like she's losing all the color. And then in this song she says, I'm just getting color back into my face. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of connections there. But you haven't heard that song, so
yeah, you're too into the Taylor Swift for us to understand. You're getting into back lore.
I was gonna say that at the beginning. This album is it's not the first album that you should start on. Like it's for fans who have been there. Like I've been listening to Taylor Swift since like 2006 when she first came out.
What
so a lot of I get like a lot of people are like, I don't want to have to do all that to like music, but if you do all that and you understand it, then it's just insane. Like that's the first thing I wrote for like under my starting off notes. It's very lore focused. It's for the fans, not for first time Taylor listeners.
I like this song enough. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
It was my most played song last year, according to my Spotify Wrapped. But it's my number 4, or it's number 4 on this track list.
It stood out as being like a song that sounds a lot like The National, and it's like it's.
I should have wrote down the
it's big
producer.
sad vibes. It's big sad vibes.
I don't remember if Aaron did this one. He might have. Typically, there's more instrument, like less synth, more instrument. If it's Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Gillespie from Under Oath.
No.
What do you think of this one, Mac?
I like the song. I give it it's an 8.5. I like how it started out with the So Long London.
This song, I feel like the first time I listened to it, I could not believe it was Taylor Swift. Like it was so different than anything she's done before.
Have you?
And also,
it's like a story within the So Long London. I don't know, the way that she sings it throughout. It's different.
Yes, which I feel like that with a lot of her songs. Her music is set up different. It's just a big long story. Like everything is just connected. There's chorus. Like I get.
Well, she tells a story. Well, she says So Long London, tells the story, and then says So Long London, and then tells the story.
Yes.
But Daddy, I love him. That's the next track. But Daddy.
There's a story on what people think this song's about, and then there's what I think the song's about. So I'll explain after.
Heck yeah.
This is one of those songs too that like you can just picture a music video. Like the entire song, you can just picture it. Mm-hmm. I think.
This song makes me think some of
This
it.
is definitely a country song.
It has country vibes.
Yeah.
But really only this part does.
I was gonna say I wouldn't think that, but I guess
it's a poppy country song. Yeah.
That's what I thought when I heard it, that it was a callback to like the country era.
So people were saying that. Like people, when like the tour started and everything, everybody, as soon as her and Travis got together, everyone was like, oh, they're going to start having babies. Or, oh, she's gained weight. She's pregnant. Like, I think this song's about Travis. So
Travis
a
from
lot of people think
Blink-182?
it's about Maddie. No, from the Chiefs.
That's who I think of.
I hope not.
That's who I think
Going down the wrong.
You wouldn't fuck with Travis?
I fuck with Travis, but I don't think it's the right move for Taylor Swift.
They originally thought that this song was about Maddie, but in my opinion, it's talking about how much hate she got for going to the football games and all of the hate she got from jumping from guy to guy and all that.
I didn't realize people were that bad about the football stuff.
When it first started, Zach, it was like the NFL. I will say they showed her on camera that first game that she came. They did overkill it. Like they made it a huge deal that this is literally her prime in her career, and they took advantage of it.
Mhm.
But it's not her fault. It was football, but it was the football fans that got so mad about it. But I think this song is about like has to do with it.
Just stop watching football if it's that bad.
Right.
Just be like me and don't watch that shit in the first place. This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, right.
I don't see how they don't think that makes sense. That they would just pander to they think they're above that or something.
Every time a celebrity's at a game, like it shows them on the jumbotron or whatever the heck.
That's any place.
Anywhere, yeah.
It's almost like people get happy to see famous people that they know from movies.
There were right.
At
There
the
were other football player spouses even being like hateful about it. It was dumb, which I'm sure it was a jealousy issue too.
What do you guys think of this one?
I'd say this is probably like one of my least favorites. It's more country pop. Didn't care for it. I like the sad shit she does. It's better.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I'm glad she's happy.
I wrote down.
Is she though? Because she's definitely not.
She is now.
I doubt that.
I mean,
I wrote down this doubles as the "You Think You Know Me" track, The Edge.
what did you rate it?
I gave it a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
7 or an 8? Which one?
I couldn't decide. It's either 7 or an 8.
It's an 8. It's an 8.
It's definitely a 5 for me.
Oh,
I wrote.
I know you're talking about the crazy lyric of that "I'm having this baby" thing. That was one of my favorite parts of that song. Like the first time I heard it, I literally was like,
She's just messing with him, Mac. She's just joking.
No, I get that, but that's not why I gave the song a. I gave it that because I don't. It's a country. I don't care for country songs. I don't know. It wasn't hitting my fancy, man.
I did. I wrote down the chorus sounds like very country song, but there are other vibes in the verses that don't really scream country as much, but kinda.
I'm not against country though.
Fresh out the slammer.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I wrote down poppy, hippin', hoppin', bippin', boppin'.
I feel like this sounds Western.
Because of the
It's because of the twang.
because of the tremolo pedal.
Yeah. I'm laying. My knees are hurting. I don't have a cool setup like you guys.
You can't sit in a chair and just hold your.
I don't have a chair. No, because that's annoying. Don't mind me.
You can't sit on the couch.
I got
No, my kids are out there. They'll be loud.
now it's hip and hopping.
Yeah, this bridge changes up a lot.
This is when Kendrick comes in.
No.
Because it tell you that I'm gay. We used to sit on children. We used to sit on
Shouldn't
children.
say swing, just swings.
We used to sit on children, just kill them, crush them with the weight of your body. Because they're children and they're small and fragile. Heck yeah. Slammer song.
I think this was on Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yep.
Would have made it a lot better.
Don't make me climb the coconut tree. If they use that song, they should have put that song on this album. She should have did a cover of it. I wrote down, this song is so much better than When I Get Out, the album closer from Riddlebox, the third Joker's card, and the Insane Clown Posse.
What?
Oh
What did you just
my
say?
God. I couldn't keep up.
What
But I
made you
also don't
think
know.
of that out of everything? That is so random.
You don't remember the When I Get Out, the album closer from the third Joker's card?
Oh, sorry. Well, I couldn't understand what you were saying.
It's so forgettable.
That
That's why you didn't remember it.
yeah, this song's decent.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. I was going to say.
It's my number 7.
Because
Out
it's
of
got
10?
a 7 out of 10.
No, it's out of the 16.
Out of 10.
It is track number 7, too. She knew how you were going to rate
She
it.
knew. Yeah. She knows all. She knows all.
She's the Illuminati.
So you think this song is about her leaving to go back to Maddie?
Yes, I think so.
Maddie Arbuckle.
What's the true story though?
Well, I don't know. She doesn't tell Like,
So you're
I
just
mean-
telling us things that you think.
I told you that. Like, everything is assumption, but it's basically like if you followed the timeline of her career.
We're trying to fucking understand the puzzle pieces she's laying out there.
That's exactly what it is.
One can only assume.
It's a
The
freaking
Swifty
puzzle.
pieces.
I do think it matters to say, like, we can assume all we want about what it's about, like what it is about. But I feel like the part of the reason that Swifties are so big into Taylor Swift is because every single one of her songs you can make it your own. Like you can relate to it
You can do that
somehow.
with any song.
But hers is a story, and like
Yeah.
especially like me, I'm
The 1975 does that.
yeah, and they're about Taylor.
Name the songs. Which ones?
About You is definitely about her.
You think so?
Yes.
They even said it right in the title. We can go to track number 8, Florida, featuring Florence the Machine. Is that person really a machine?
Mm-hmm. Again, her vocals in this song are very different than what I'm used to. Her vocals are my favorite part of the song, I think.
It's got a different vibe. Hurricane.
Very
He likes to cuss a lot too now.
yeah, there's a lot of the F-bomb in this one.
I wrote down this song reminds me so much of the California album by Blink-182. It's like, is this just a love letter to the state you come from? I think that's where I was getting. Is she from Florida?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
What?
No. Well, I think Florence is, but no, Taylor's not.
No, she talks about Florida a lot. She must love Florida.
Well, I think that that's
She
a
really,
symbol
that's
or
all she
whatever.
talks about is Florida.
But if you listen to the lyrics in this song too, like people run away to Florida when they do something wrong. Like there's just something
they
about
go to Las
it's like
Vegas.
that's where they do something wrong.
The song's very poppy.
It's very Florida.
They could have been on that California album by Blink-182 if only California was in Florida.
I let this whole album go through. I don't really skip. I'd say that this is probably one of the songs I don't care for. It's
Same.
all right. I don't care about Florida either. I hate
This is my number 15. So second from last.
I put this song reminds me of those videos they showed us in Dare of all the kids whose lives are destroyed by drugs. Remember those? Where they're like, I did meth at a party and I died. That was a perfect.
What would you rate the song, Zach?
7
What
out
did
of
you
10.
rate? Dang, you gave this whole album a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 for him.
Did they say "F me up, Florida"?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
The enzymes and shit.
Fuck me up, Florida.
Getting all funky with the production and the drums and stuff during the chorus. And then I can't tell if I like it and it's bubblegum pop catchy or if it's cringy Nickelodeon music. That's what I wrote.
Bubblegum.
Oh my
tea.
god.
Let me guess. Next song, 7 out of 10?
Nope. This song better not be a 7 for nobody.
I didn't even put a rating. I wrote down filler.
You think so?
No.
Let's play it. Let's listen to it.
This was my favorite song since very first listen.
What a geek.
This song is inappropriate. So kind of weird talking about it to you guys.
How's it inappropriate?
So inappropriate.
For me and my brother and cousin to be talking about.
And that's it. That's the song.
No. This is the best part.
Where she does the chorus again.
Yeah, but it just sounds so good.
This is one of the songs that didn't do a lot for me. I'm not a woman.
This song is about her fantasizing while doing something.
Okay, so she's thinking of someone.
Yes.
Sex.
Who's she thinking about in this one? Who do you think it is?
Maddie.
All right, next song.
She's thinking about doing sex.
What do you think? What'd you give the song? A 10 out of 10?
It's my number one song. So yeah.
You are such a geek. I said this is a filler song. This is a radio song.
You think so?
I get nothing out of this. But it works. It does what it's supposed to do. That's what I wrote.
Well, okay. So as a girl, woman, it's different. What's that?
Meh.
I can't believe that.
Meh.
I can believe it. I can.
Something about written on your upper thigh.
Yes. Like, see, I can't go
What does
into
that
the
mean?
details of
Something
this
about
one.
written on your upper thigh.
He has claimed her in her mind, or what if he's claimed her only in her mind? What was it all a dream? Was it all a fantasy?
What was?
Their whole little relationship. Like, if he could walk away from it so easily, was it just not real? Was it all a fantasy? Was
Exactly. Maddie. He's the guy from For Today, right? The oppressor.
You suppressor.
Slapping me in my face, you oppressor.
That's not bad. It was I'd say like a 7.8.
Usually when I put man, I mean like I give him the song like a 5 out of 10. Like I'm fine. It's
crazy.
Well, we don't really think of sex songs as our number one songs there.
Okay, yeah, I guess
You
that's
freak.
anything else you want to say about it before we move on?
nope. Because I'm ticked. I wish that you liked it more, but I didn't think about the fact that it's not really something that I want to talk about with you guys.
We talk about all the came and stuff.
People come.
We talk about all the came and
visit.
stuff.
People come on and they visit. We're the Game Gang.
Okay.
What's the next track? Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
I skipped some. I don't know what I did. Oh, I think I just stopped taking notes because it's my favorite CD I can do it without.
And now you're going to freeze up and forget everything you want to say?
Probably. No, I didn't have notes for like the last 4 songs. I just had space. This song is very deep too. So there's a lot I could say about this one too.
If you wanted me dead, I'll kick you in the head. This song kind of has some Hannah Montana vibes.
Well, you should be. It's kind of goofy. Nobody's afraid of you, Taylor. That's
you
it.
should be.
They're not scared of her. They're just fucking really sad when she shows up on TV when they're trying to look at a football go across the screen.
That's the point, yeah.
Cum webs. On my own piss. I'm always drunk on my own
Florida.
piss. She's talking about how she puts drugs in her music. That's how the kids like it so much. That's something.
Which is literally something that they have said about her.
That's why.
What? That she does narcotics?
That she like does witchcraft in her music and her
It's another satanic panic.
Amazing.
Heck yeah. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
I'm gonna say the song is another for me.
She got all the Marilyn Manson vibes on the song.
It was like a filler.
You should be.
That's wild to me.
This song is not as good as the Poets. I'm sorry. Either is The Guilty of Sin. Florida's not. Fresh Out the Slammer's not. I don't know how you're rating all these.
The lyrics, okay.
I am. The lyrics are perfect in that Poet song compared to all this girly, like pukey stuff.
And it's not girly and pukey. I'll hit you.
It's Notebook. That's what the Poet one is. It's Notebook all the way. What do you want?
I like
it's
that.
Poetic.
Like,
Hold on, this is the Billie Eyelash track.
the lyrics and back to that and the storytelling. She obviously has grown. She started singing, started touring and everything basically when she was 16. So she's grown up in this industry and she lived her entire beginning of her career being a people pleaser, and she would manipulate herself to make sure that she was making her fans and everyone happy. So that's where this is coming from. The line, "You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me." Like,
that's edgy.
Everything that she has ever done since she's always been big since she came out. She's been kind of in her public eye. So everything has just been since she was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody scrutinizes everything she does. Even if it's good. If she donates money to a good cause, she didn't donate enough money, or she only did it so everybody would praise her.
Did they do that?
Yes.
Yeah, I get the feeling this song's like she's being tongue in cheek. Like, I'm gonna fuck every kid, sure.
yeah, she takes what they say and she's just like, well, I might as well have fun with it.
I wrote down this song. This is a song about the old Sci-Fi Channel show, Scare Tactics. Are you
Oh
scared?
my God.
You should be.
I did not think of that at all. And I watched that a lot as a child.
Don't worry, folks. We took out all of her teeth.
Yeah, she can't bite back. Like that's where like you can say whatever you want about her because she's not gonna fight back.
I give that song 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's okay. It's Hannah Montana.
It's not a bad song.
The bridge again. Like,
let me guess, is it your second favorite song?
No, I said 8. But like my top,
this is
my
number
top
8.
9,
you're telling us what the?
Yes, my top 9 are all basically are ones in my book.
What?
Heck yeah! You ready to go to I Can Fix Them?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, let's do it.
This song is definitely about Matt Healy.
Mr. Healy.
Yep.
Junior Healy.
Because when they got together,
in those wheelies, or those Heelys that you put in your shoes, the little things that come out of the shoes.
Yes, he invented those. We already talked about that.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No. Everything in this song is basically like what they flipped out about whenever they announced that they were together.
I think this is my least favorite song on the album.
Yeah, it's slow and kind of boring.
Yeah, it's my number 14. I feel like it's important to her though.
I mean, all these songs should be important to her.
It's kind of like an
but it's not a filler. It's definitely, it earned its place.
Has it Swifty?
Yep. But it's one of my least favorites. Bottom 3.
Heck yeah. I Can Fix Them. What do you guys think? Isn't it the greatest track on the album?
No.
That's a joke because we were just talking about how it's not. We were just talking about it before. I wrote down, I would have left this off the album. I kind of just forgot it playing every time. It's like kind of your brain shuts off. This is kind of an intermission song.
A Ninja Turtle.
Heck yeah.
I do feel like it's
that's Cartman as a Ninja Turtle.
How it abruptly ends. Like I feel like she was going somewhere else with it, but then it just abruptly ends, and I think that's a little play on the fact that their relationship just was done. Because she went the whole song, I can fix him, like I can handle this, I can do this, and then maybe I can't.
Exactly. Slips away.
Yep. Well, I think it swiftly slipped away.
Swift away.
It was pretty fast.
How long did
it was common knowledge for 2 weeks.
That's it?
Hint, a fortnight. Okay. However, they have been in each other's lives for like 14 years.
All this dating stuff goes over my head. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, and I knew, that's why I say this album is definitely not, like it's deep. Like there's a lot to unpack in every song.
You might just think that because you know it all already, pretty much.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, yeah, if you're listening to it just as a CD, it's still a good CD, but there's so much that makes it so good. You got to know all the shit that was going on. That's pretty much how it is with any of your favorite bands. Like when you listen to them, you remember the time. Yeah, like I've been listening to her for like 18 years. Like I remember everything. I gave this song a 4 out of 10. I don't know. I might go a little lower now. I might give it a 3 out of 10. I put it as number 14, but I don't know why. I've always said that it's my least favorite song on the album. So I don't really know why I did that. But it probably is the only one I would give below a 7. About you, Mac? I think it's the best song on the album. This is a masterpiece.
I just wish she could have fixed them.
You should have just fixed this track.
I gave it it's a 6.6 out of 10.
Now we can go to Tony Iommi, the 12th track. It's about Tony Iommi, the guitar player from Black Sabbath. I don't know why I put these all out of order. Because you're a geek. I just don't. Which I didn't even write anything. Like, this song's too deep. There's no way I could spend time writing on it. I thought that at first when we started doing the show, and then I realized that that's whenever you got to write things, is when you think something's too deep. It's because there's so many things to remember.
I should have really started into this a lot sooner. Like I just figured I could run with it because I could talk about this album forever.
Yeah,
To people who aren't laughing at me.
I take a lot of notes. I think this is my favorite song on the album.
This song like punched me in the heart. The first time I listened to it, I was sobbing.
It gets all sad vibes.
It is devastating.
I like the piano. She almost did like a Blink-182 style time right there. A million times. Like a million times.
These lyrics are so... Oh my gosh.
It's good. I wrote down this song gives me Regina Spektor vibes. Do you like Regina Spektor?
I don't know who that is.
She plays piano. She's like a singer-songwriter. It wasn't
Don't
incendiary. Have you ever watched Hereditary?
It was unnecessary. That's like literally such a...
I was adding to it.
You didn't add to it. You took away.
What you think, Mac?
I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs.
Is one of the best songs I've heard in my life. Zach, I want you to go through without listening to this, like without listening to it, and just read the lyrics of this album. Just read it like poetry.
I liked it. I like to keep things light.
Clearly.
Did the guy from The National help with this song? It reminds me of The National too. But it's probably because it's so sad. Their stuff is really sad. That's some sad boy music. I wrote Good Song to Learn on piano. I wrote that down and I forgot to look up how to play it.
You should learn it.
I like it. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Heck yeah.
Move on.
Number 13, Broken Heart.
This is definitely super poppy.
Yeah. I really liked it until it became a single. I mean, I still like it, but I liked it a lot more when it first came out.
Finn loves this song.
I like the first time I listened to it, I thought it was
goes, it's my birthday every day.
That part, I'm like, I can't take that serious compared to the rest of the album.
I think she's doing it on purpose.
She's going through and doing all these concerts and doing all this, or she doesn't really do press, but like
she's being Hannah Montana.
Literally looks like she's living the dream, but she's begging for everything else. Like everything else in her real life's going wrong.
This song has Tiffany vibes, like she's at the mall and shit.
You know you're good. You're good.
You play this song when you're at the raves with the glow sticks.
You're good. You're bad.
You got the glow sticks out. You start playing it like a flute.
Someone's playing like techno shit with a synthesizer. I didn't even know that was in there.
That's all funky.
Funky.
I wrote
this is my number 11 on the album.
With a Broken Heart.
Yeah.
I think they could put this song, if they ever make a Night of the Roxbury sequel, and they do one of those
intro.
They do a throwback sequel for that old classic. That's a big trend now. They could make a lot of money. I put 3 different ratings for that. I was like, this could be a 6 out of 10. This could be a 7 out of 10. This could be an 8 out of 10. I'm not sure. Because it makes me think of Grand Theft Auto Vice City again.
It's like corny almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like just
it's like a mall song.
Extraness of it. But like the message behind it, like I said earlier, only Taylor Swift can take kind of a heartbreaking story and make it into, what are you doing?
I'm done. That's how this all makes me want to dance.
Oh, everything. This whole album makes me just want to spin around.
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain it.
It makes me want to go take a shovel and bury a 6-foot deep hole and
jump in it
and die.
Shit in it.
And bury myself.
Piss in it. Cum in it. And lay in it. You guys ready to go to track 14, or did we all say what we thought of that song?
We did.
Okay.
Don't they look alike?
They do.
What a king.
One's cuter, I will say that.
What's that cat's name?
Leo.
Have you seen my Odie?
ODB.
He looks like
Who
a
ODB?
lighter version of that cat.
ODB?
Like he's gray.
AIODB.
AIODB?
We made up AI, old dirty bastard. That would be a good, it's like somebody who wanted to mimic the style, the rapping style of old dirty bastard. He could call himself AIODB.
She doesn't get
Oh
it.
my God.
She's not
I
she doesn't
don't.
have robot ears.
Remember the emo Swift MySpace photo that people found recently of the emo Swift where she was in her emo phase?
Hell yeah.
Oh, in Reputation.
No, it was just a
Era?
picture from her MySpace.
Okay, so pause. Just let me paint a picture for you. Taylor Swift. She's in her prime of her career. She's huge right now. She's bigger than she's ever been. Can you
How
imagine?
much has she been eating?
Shut up. Can you imagine the stories that he had to come up with? Because he is a crusty, dusty man.
Who?
He's not Matty Healy.
He's a stony crusty dude.
Duh, he's been on drugs. He's tried to come off
Right.
of drugs. He's tried all kinds of he's an alcoholic
even-
too, obviously.
Not
You
even
see him
that.
you
But
see him on tour just chugging wine and shit
Yes,
all the time.
he's
Like
very
that's her fault. That's her own fault.
That's
She
what
should see all that.
okay, but so you can only imagine
can't fix
how
Everybody thinks that all the time.
Too
that
big
they're gonna
in his
think.
head. He can't get rid of it. He's not going to.
like the lyrics from the previous songs, like all the things that he told her to get her back to where she was. Like he knows what to say, he knows what she wants. However, he doesn't follow through with it.
I wrote down this song is about one of the Jonas Brothers, right? And your Jehovah's
Oh my
Witness
gosh.
suit. Weren't they Mormon or something weird like that? No way. That's Latter-day Saints. Latter-day Saints.
That's the same thing.
What? Or are they Mormon and the Latter-day
Yeah.
Saints?
Yeah.
The baby Latter-day Saints.
I would have died for your sins. Instead, I just died inside.
She's like Jesus.
Like she would have done anything to help him and get him through everything.
I did. I thought that did she date one of the Jonas Brothers or something?
Yeah, she dated Joe a long time ago.
Joe Arpaio.
Joe Jonas. You literally just asked.
Joe Pesci.
I give this song a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10.
It's an 8.8 for me.
It's a 9. 9.5.
All right, the alchemy.
This is your
Let's do it.
This is your top shit.
The
Yeah,
alchemy.
So this is a happy love song finally.
Lifetimes. I'm getting Stone Temple Pilot vibes.
I was pronouncing this song alchemy.
No.
Alchemy.
What if I told you I'm black? Is she doing that thing that Rachel Dolezal chick did?
Is this one about her football man?
Yes.
The part where she says heroin, but this time with an E, is that a reference to Taking Back Sunday to cut without the E? Cute without the E?
Oh. But she means like heroin, like here to save the day or whatever, like a female hero.
Remember whenever, what was that band from first to last? They said, you can pre-order Heroin, our new album. But it just said, it was on MySpace, and it was one of those bulletins. It was like, did you guys know you could pre-order Heroin? I was like, what? You could do that on the internet now? That's terrible.
Oh my god. Okay, picture the Super Bowl when he won last year.
I don't watch football, so I can't picture that.
Okay, well she like ran onto the field.
I wrote down alchemy. She's talking about geometry or something, right?
She's talking about Skyrim.
She's talking about math or something.
Playing Skyrim, she's an alchemist.
Do you know what alchemy means?
It's like chemistry.
Okay.
Talking about some Harry Potter shit.
No, we're dumb. We've never had chemistry or anything.
Listen, I'm talked to some silly people.
Where was the bridge in there?
Yeah. The part that I said to picture the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
That's
do
a
you guys?
decent song. I give it an 8.
I gave it a 6 or a 7 out of 10.
You and different numbers now. Where's this coming from? You don't do that. What is this? You give it one rating. You don't get to change it.
I couldn't decide. So just
Just
assume
do the higher one.
Just assume it's the higher one. Heroin, but this time with an E. That's a Taking Back Sunday reference we established.
No, the
Seems
last
like-
guy she was with was on heroin. This guy she's with
It's
is
on
making
steroids.
her a hero. Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
I play Clara Bow.
You want to go right to it?
Yes, sir.
Talking about the Harry Potter shit. You got anything else to say, Serena?
Oh wait, yeah. Unless she has something to say about the song, she pretty much
No.
did when we were.
Yeah,
Where did you put this? Where did you
it's
rank
like it's actually my number 10.
For real?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it? Now we
but I
got.
would give it an 8.
Oh, you give it an 8.
Yeah,
We'll go to the last.
actually, I would probably give it a 9.
You love the song.
I love this.
You
whole
know
album.
you would.
Let's go to the last song.
Dum, 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 dum. Was this Boxcar Racer?
If I was a rapper,
Do you know who Clara Bow is?
No.
So she's the very first it girl in Hollywood. So like a very old, like black and white times, like I Love Lucy times. I feel like a big part of this song too is how once you're the next big thing, like you're constantly compared to the last big thing, and then you'll be compared to the next big thing again, like, and then how much you give up to, which obviously like Boohoo, she's got it made or whatever, but how much you give up to be in the careers that these people are in. Like you can't have a bad day.
you're not supposed to, yeah. If
Yeah,
it gets caught on
because-
camera, then
It can ruin you.
it's almost like this is like it ends with it going back in time to the beginning of her career. It was like she was hinting that there was a second part coming, but it didn't come out until they can do that now. They can like they can make double albums, but you don't know it's a double album until like 3 months after you've already listened to it and thought you heard the whole thing. Stuff like that's
Yeah.
cool. Like that band at the drive-in, like after they made that one big album. Or no, wait, I'm getting it mixed up with the other band. After at the drive-in,
Mars Volta.
the Mars Volta. Oh, we started playing again. We just finished all the songs, baby. What do you guys think of the last song?
It's not bad.
There's a huge message in it. And then just going back, jumping to one of her previous CDs, she has a song called The Lucky One, and it's related to, but it's more at the beginning of her career, like when it was all still super exciting that she was becoming such a big thing. But in that song, she kind of gave an Easter egg, like that the last lucky one ran away or went crazy and all this, like the life that they have to live just kind of makes you crazy.
Exactly. I pretty much talked about all the stuff I wrote down until at the end I wrote, oh nope, I did. I read that too. I already read all of this. That was about the double album stuff, and because technically the next part is, is that B-sides or was it just like no? These
Well,
are,
how did you said that she hints at more songs? Where do you get that?
just because it's like a song that like goes back. It's just like it's flashing back almost, like going back to the beginning of her career. It's like it makes it feel like, oh, how are you going to end with going back to the beginning? That's just the thing I thought. That's just the thing I thought while I was listening to it.
Yeah, I see that.
But
Amazing.
you guys already listened to the second part, and I haven't yet. It's like the DLC that I haven't unlocked.
Yeah, I don't know why you weren't listening to it. You should
It's
have
good
been
stuff.
listening to it.
We knew that it would be too long if we did it both, pretty much. Serena basically wanted to do it like that. I wasn't sure if if I should say her name or not, because you couldn't think of a secret alias to go by. I can censor it out if you don't want it to.
No, I don't care.
You don't want to be gang affiliated. We're gonna have to censor her face out, like whenever people are on cops.
Change my voice.
Yeah,
Do the alien voice.
what would you score it?
5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10.
Dang.
It's just an okay
It's crazy.
song. It's fine. I could have left it
Yeah,
off.
I think it's like
It
a
was-
7.7.
the first time I listened to it, I didn't really
Yeah, I didn't
like
care
it
about
that much. Yeah, but like the more you listen to it and think about like how much just everyone in this career or the music industry, like what they've all gone through and what they have to do to get to where they are. It's kind of sad. Tortured poet.
The managers,
tortured poet vibes.
The managers want to get their money's worth and sell them a certain way, and they got to fit a certain mold. I give this album a 6.3. 6.3. I figured it'd be a 7.
I can't believe that.
It's probably some of those.
It makes me mad, yeah, because I Can Fix Him ruined it.
Like a 4. No.
Yeah.
That's a decent score though, but that's about what you'd expect from me. It's and I'm a guy.
Right,
guy.
yeah.
I'm a guy.
I don't date a lot of football players.
You can't relate.
Yeah. Apparently, the second part is even better. You say you like part 2 more?
It's a lot less like poppy and like. I mean, there's still a few songs that are pretty. I mean, it's like to me girly, and so I don't know about that part with it. But like some of the songs that you rated on here, like I thought you would like more. So I don't know. But
which ones?
I think it's a lot better. I don't know.
Like the upper thigh one. You thought I liked that one?
Yeah.
Why'd you think I liked that one?
31 songs. 31 songs.
Like I can't wait. I can't wait for you to listen to it.
But yeah.
So I would give this album a 10 out of 10.
We figured you loved this album.
It is literally my favorite CD, but
it is your favorite Taylor Swift album?
It 100%.
Why?
The second part included, though.
Do you feel like every Taylor Swift album is your favorite Taylor Swift album, though?
I go through phases. Like
that's how I was with the Chariot. I think this is the best album.
This and Midnight's are the best albums.
Midnight's is my second favorite, but it depends on the day too. Like it depends on what mood I'm in because there's pretty much a Taylor song for any kind of mood. So
exactly. What would you rate it overall, Machiavelli?
I'd say this is an 8 out of 10, baby.
8 out of 10. Mine's decent too. See, the thing is too.
Mine's decent too. in only my eyes. Not my sister's.
No, I see it as a decent album. 6 out of 10 would be like, oh yeah, it's decent. It's fine.
So, I mean, I did think I had a feeling that you were gonna like it. I thought that you were gonna.
I had a feeling. This song sucks. This is trash. This is garbage.
That's how I used to be, but like now it's just like I can get into pop stuff as long as
you can appreciate that there's talent, even if it's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, you can't.
Here are my Taylor Swift notes because I didn't need them.
Taylor Swift. You didn't write any notes?
I just wrote Taylor Swift.
There.
You didn't write any notes?
Yeah, right there.
You didn't write any notes at all?
I didn't need to.
You just drew a big muscle guy with a little dick? That's all you drew? It's
the smallest man who ever lived.
Oh, I get it. I get it now. So yeah, we can talk about other new stuff or whatever else we want to talk about before we end the episode. It's up to you guys.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
They were mad about Kendrick Lamar at this newest Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're gonna complain about everything. What is the hand signals? You guys didn't let me in.
I do it because I'm autistic.
You gotta be careful. Don't be throwing gang signs.
We're supposed to be.
We're game gang. What do you mean?
Exactly.
That's okay. It all makes sense now.
Here's our sign.
We never know how to end it. Basically, this is how it always
feels. End it. Don't you have to go to work?
I do.
It's like super late now.
Oh yeah, it's 7:50.
Exactly.
8:50.
You just get to show up whenever you want.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for doing
the
episode.
Well, we all need someone we can came on. And if you want it, well, you can came on me. You just heard it. You just heard it.
You just butchered that whole thing, baby.
You just heard it.
So let
I'm gonna be blit.